Hey there! In this video we will talk about cell referencing, random numbers and basic formulas. So cell referencing, what do we mean by cell referencing? If I click on this cell here, this is a cell and this is another cell and this is another cell. So spreadsheets are made of cells, okay? The cell is an intersection of a column with a row. So when I click on this cell, is the intersection of the D column and the fifth row, and you see it there, D5. That's our cell. So this is cell reference. If I come here and I call the cell reference there, I'll get the value of D5. So if I do F5, if I go find the value, if I want to find the value of F5, I'll find the value of F5. So now this is the cell reference. Random numbers, we are using random numbers here for our practice, for our tests. Okay, so how do we use random numbers? We have a function, it's called rand between, and then you give it a number or two numbers, the minimum range, the minimum and the maximum for your random number. So here we have a random number, it will give us a random number between 1 and 100. Same here. In this one, let's assume this one was empty. Let's assume this one was empty. And we want to also get random number. Very easy. Find where you have the function again. You don't need to recreate the wheel. Find where you have the function. Copy it. And then come to this cell and paste it. This function, wherever you put that function, it will give you a random number. Wherever you put it, it will give you a random number. And then if you click on it, you see that it's there. And then you can make changes to it. So for example, if I wanted to do now a random number between 2 and 1000, you get 322. And then if I change it to 100, then you get 88. So every time you click enter, you get a random number. So that's that. Let's have a look now at the formulas. The formulas, we need to guess the correct formula based on this criteria. So the first one is an addition. So I'm gonna do equal sign. Every formula in Excel spreadsheets starts with an equal sign. So equal sign, the first cell of my calculation, then plus the second cell of my calculation, and I click and it's there. So I have a correct answer. Second one, if I do subtraction now, and I'll do it a little different, and I'll do it here. So just to show you that you can be flexible. So now this time I'll open and close my brackets and go inside the brackets, and then start with my first cell, minus, and then my second cell, and it will give me the same, a correct answer as well. It's the same. So with or without brackets, it will work just the same. So now to do a formula with 3 or 2 calculations, an addition and a multiplication. Here we have to be careful because you cannot do the formula without brackets, otherwise there will be this problem with BODMAS. So the multiplication will precede the addition and then the result will be incorrect. So to have a correct formula, you need to open your bracket, select your first cell, then do the addition, then select your second cell, close your brackets, then you do your multiplication and click enter. So now we have a correct formula and it's marked by a yes. If we want to do the power of a number, so we just equal sign, select the first cell, and then now press the shift key and then click on the number 6 on your keyboard. Select the second cell and then click enter, and you have the power. Okay. More complicated formulas, or more complex formulas, not complicated but complex. So here we have an addition, then a multiplication, and a third multiplication or second multiplication. So now we do an equal sign. Make sure to open your brackets, but this time I'll open another bracket for my addition, because then the multiplication will be or I don't know if I need actually. Let's see without. So open bracket, first cell plus second cell, then multiply by the third cell, and then multiply by the fourth cell, and then we click OK, and then we have our result. Now let's see if we can do something else. Add brackets here, one and then second one, and see if we get the same result. Because it's random, we will have different result, however. So we get the same, we got the result just as well. Now we have to the power of, just to give you examples so you can follow. So now if we do this to the power, I reduced the no. So first cell, then shift and number 6, second cell, and then shift number 6 and the third cell, and then we do the addition, add it to the fourth shift, and then click OK, and this is a big number. This is a big number, that's why you have this huge weird result. Okay, if we go like this until it's 99 zeros, so it's a huge number. We leave it as such, and then we call it a day for now. So this is our basic formulas, our random numbers, and cell referencing in Excel spreadsheets. I will stop here and I'll give you time to practice, and I'll see you in our next video.